let's talk about Milo Larratt's match against Juji Mufu. So Juji is back on the table, kind of. He revealed in one of the latest Michael Todd videos that he quit arm wrestling because it hurt his arms too much. Now some people can say that he's acting weird, he's acting soft, but for some guys, the pain is not worth it. They're not getting anything out of it. Juji was saying that people told me that after a year or so, the pain will be gone from the elbows, but it only started getting worse after the first year. The pain never left, and that's why he left arm wrestling. And now he's back on the table, and he did beat Devon's son Milo on the right arm. Even the left arm match, which he lost 3-2 against Milo, was really amazing. Inside the straps, Juji was way too strong, and that didn't come to me as a surprise. I remember back in the bottom 8 days, Juji lost in a very similar manner to Artem Ternenko. He got beat outside of straps, but the only round which went inside the straps, that was total domination by Juji, and recently we saw Artem defeat Auden Larratt. So obviously Artem has improved a lot since then, but so could have Juji if he continued arm wrestling for more than 6 years since then. And these matches against Juji does tell us that Milo's level is far away from the top. This Saturday, Gennady Quickvinia is going to arm wrestle Ibrahim Sagov for the 115 kg interim heavyweight title. And I'm a little bit skeptical about this weight cut. Gennady was weighing 127 kilos less than a couple of days ago, and East versus West in the past has shown no transparency about the weight cuts. There have been many instances where the athletes didn't make weight and there was no official information released about it. So I hope it isn't the case this time, because now it's more serious. Now it's for the world title. Yes, Gennady was saying that he's a professional, he knows how to cut weight, he knows how much water to drink, when to stop drinking it, how much food to eat, when to stop eating it. He has done these weight cuts for years, but I would say he hasn't done any weight cut in many years now. So it doesn't really matter if he did 25 or 20 kilos weight cut in the past. That is in the past. He's older now, and as you get older, it doesn't really become easier to cut weight. So if I'm being honest, I really don't think Gennady is going to make this weight, and I hope East versus West is transparent about this. Like when Tony Kitowski missed weight against Sam Harris, the match wasn't for the WL Hammer anymore. So what's the rule that East versus West has? Will the match be cancelled? I doubt that. If Gennady doesn't make weight, will it no longer be a title match anymore? I think that would be the suitable decision to take, but we don't know, and I think we will never know if he doesn't make weight. So Gennady is planning to completely stop drinking water from Thursday, and then he will hit the sauna. That's how he's planning to lose about 11 or 12 kilos of weight. And surprisingly, despite being much lighter, Gennady Quickvinia said that he is stronger and in a better shape than the Devon Larratt rematch. He's lifting more weights compared to the Devon match, which is surprising and yet not so surprising, because Gennady mentioned it was due to his bicep injury that he was scared to go heavy. But once he was in a hook with Devon, he realized that his bicep is going to hold, and since then he has been going almost all out. That's why he's getting stronger. Gennady mentioned that he won't go back to 140 plus kilos like before. He will stay around 133 kilos after this match, so that if the opportunity arrives, if there is a deserving opponent, he can cut down to 115 kilos. But as of now, he doesn't have any plan to stay in that category. It looks like Gennady is already acting like a boss of the 115 kg category. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if he is going to beat Sagov or not, although he should be the favorite for sure. A couple of years ago, Abhas Rana became the under 16 world champion on both arms. After that, he stopped competing at WAF, at least at the world level. Now he's back at the Asian Championships, and he has already won the left arm world title in the under 18 age division now. Looks like he's going to do the same on the right arm as well. The guy is really strong and he has a very bright future. Before that, he won the Asian Cup as well, and that too on both arms. It was back in 2024. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.